Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Veronica and today we are continuing playing with my 1 million simoleon scenario. And we are starting off right with Annabelle cooking her own birthday cake and celebrating her birthday. So let us say happy birthday to Annabelle. Like, she is very happy to be now a young adult. And that means that now she will be able to join a career and she's active. That's okay. Not very useful for us to have, but that's okay. That's what we got, apparently. And as for her aspiration, she used to have this one, and she's gonna get a job. One of the first, not the first one, but one of not so many of my legacy sims who have a job. And I wanted her to be civil designer, as I remember, because I don't remember myself playing with this career all much. And she needs to acquire some of the recycled materials. So for this purpose, I think that's absolutely perfect because now we can go and recycle those upgrade parts that we got in our inventory. And I'm sorry if the storm is a little bit loud in the game, but I doubt that I can do anything about it. And we got our first money, and I did not see how much it was because I had recycled materials kind of overlaying the amount of money I just got. So that's unfortunate, but that's okay. Sometimes works like that. And I think that right now, as Annabelle and Clifford are kind of gonna sleep, we are gonna have a little bit of rest. And by the way, I sold stereo because with that it was a little bit annoying because I couldn't sleep in this house. My sims were constantly distracted by this stereo, so that was annoying. Luckily, not anymore. And I think that Annabelle can wake up already. She might start watching TV. Clifford should wake up too, because I think that him and Annabelle should probably communicate for a little bit, because, they both are a little bit lonely. And I've had some thoughts that I might think about quitting some of the luxuries of living in this house, and we might try and move somewhere to the eco lifestyle world, because it's gonna be a little bit more convenient for Annabelle to work in there, and we won't be and we will not have to have all of these like appliances at home, and it's gonna save us some money, so that might come in handy, I think, but we'll see. I'm not sure yet. And they are now both kind of satisfied with their life around fairly, as I see. So I was thinking that we might go and continue fabricating stuff with Annabelle. I'm not fabricating anything with these seats because it's useless. And I think that we might get us some toys that we can get in our inventory so that we can sell them. Like, I used to like buying a lot of these tiny little cars for the kids because if you get quite a bit of them in your household inventory, then later your sim might just go recycle them all and get quite a bit of money. So, useful things to know. Just spend 1,000 on all of these cars. So 49 cars it is. Now we're gonna go and recycle them all. And I was thinking that we might also recycle our sales table because I doubt that we are ever gonna use it again. At least I'm gonna try to go without using it. And I absolutely do not remember where we have finished last time, so I think we are gonna go and start with the fabricating chair because it's been a while since we did something like that. I think maybe just a week, probably. And I'm gonna wait till some of the stuff that might seem that neat is gonna go somewhere and be sold. Now, please don't nap, just sit out here. We are gonna need another sweater, and we're gonna see how well it goes. And I was thinking that we might try and literally remove everything from our house and just leave like a tiny little box with just a bed, a toilet, and a shower. And that's gonna be it. Like, we are not gonna have anything else. I think that's gonna be a little bit more difficult for me to play like that, but that's gonna be maybe a little bit more fun for me to play like that. So we are gonna probably see. And Annabelle managed to fabricate a chair, 150 from that, but in the same time, we literally got 600 simoleons from just seats. And we are on the edge of 700 simoleons, so we are almost there, going quite well. And Clifford just got level 7 of his knitting skill, so he's doing well too. Don't scrap fabrication, we are going to continue fabricating. This time it is going to be fabricated floor light, the first one, because we have several ones early in the game. The table was 550, so that's not bad. Good money. And we are at 700,000 simoleons, so congratulations, everybody. We are making some good progress in here. It has been a while since we had this amount of money. I think I never had this amount of money in the game. So it is something like an achievement for me personally. And apparently Clifford did not feel so well to finish up with his project, so he did not finish it up, unfortunately. But that's okay. He will. He will have all of his time to do that later a little bit. And Annabelle is gonna continue and she's gonna make another floor light. And the one she just did was 220, so not bad, but the table was much better. And Annabelle is gonna work from home and she needs to draft a concept and she needs to submit that as well. So I think that after she's finished up with this fabricator, she's gonna go and eat something. She's gonna probably take care of some of her needs and she's gonna start working because she needs that job. And as for you, Clifford, I think you might sort out some of the recyclables and you might as well go right away and recycle all of it. And then sit down on your daughter's bed. Let's go and do that. And we got some mail, so I think, Annabelle, after you're finished up with this lunch, you're gonna go and check the mail. And what did you get? I think trash? Yes, we got a high school diploma now. The second one in this house. Doing good. And we are selling the seats again, and we are selling lamp to 20 as well. So lamps are for the same amount of money. And I think that right now Annabelle should probably start drafting that blueprint that she's supposed to do for her job. And okay, don't call me. I'm busy doing my personal stuff. And Clifford, you need to sleep because you're kind of tired. Okay, okay. Thank you for your congratulations. Now, please let me go. And we might wanna go and submit that concept that we have made. And Clifford has lost his celebrity level. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Didn't give us anything though, so that's fine. And we got the money from the job. It's like 400 simoleons for a couple of assignments, so it's really not that difficult to work in here. So I'm kind of happy about it. And I wonder if she can fabricate something else. We can fabricate single beds, so we might as well go and do that. Maybe she's gonna sleep in that bed later. We'll see. But after she's gonna finish with this bed, she's just gonna go and sleep because she's already a little bit tired. And okay, I got free money from somebody's wheel. 4,000 simoleons from that, so that is something not too bad. We got 10,000 simoleons in this episode already, and it's been quite short yet. And alright, now I'm not gonna be a crime lord. And single bed is 420 simoleons, and I feel like I'm getting more money from just the seats. So the seats are kind of a go-to choice as for me. Alright, I got suggested a career in the ripping business. Should I accept it? I would like to accept it because it's a fun career. I've tried that off the camera, of course, but I do not want to go into this career in this challenge, especially with Clifford, because Clifford, if you mind, he doesn't like working. He doesn't want to have a job. The only job he used to have, he used to work somewhere in a cafe. He was a barista, and he did not like that job either. And it was only 2 hours a day. So no, 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 not getting a job. Thank you. And good morning, Clifford. I think you have slept well, so I think that you should probably feel kind of okay too. And Clifford now is extremely dirty, but you still do need to flush because, even though you got extremely dirty, doesn't mean that you are not to flush. Everybody flushes. That is like common courtesy. I don't know how to express that, but that's how I feel about it. And I do genuinely think that I should probably move Clifford and Annabelle somewhere else because I've been living in this house for quite a while now. So we might as well move somewhere and see how that's gonna go. And Clifford literally has nothing to do, so maybe he should probably go and sit outside and continue some of those projects that he was working on originally, so please go and do that. I'm sorry, it was raining just now, so this bench is probably soaking wet, even though it's supposed to be wooden. It still shouldn't be nice, and it's dark outside, so I hope you're okay, Clifford. I just hope you are okay. And nobody's buying my stuff. I'm a little bit sad about it because these are good quality clothings. Like they can be passed through several generations and nobody's buying that. Who are you? Why are you standing in front of her own door? I think that you should go. Thank you. Clifford managed to finish one of his projects. he shouldn't probably need, he should probably continue making another one. And we are gonna list on the Plopsy that sweater that we have just finished. And after that, I suppose, Clifford, you will need to go and eat something because you start getting a little bit hungry too. And Annabelle, you jump on watching TV autonomously. That is kind of good habit of yours. You might actually join your daughter with watching TV, give life lesson of the family, ask about day, telling each story. Like we might communicate because that's kind of important too. Like we were living together for our whole life, but we did not communicate enough. And I'm just wondering if submitting a project from Annabelle's to work is gonna give us any money of the work hours. No, it doesn't. We can continue talking with your father. That's kind of good to do as well. So please do. So you guys are feeling kind of fine now. So I think that Clifford is gonna go and continue making that sweater he was making. And you should also list this one on Plopsy because it's not sold. And Annabelle, you have more important things to do, so please sort out some of the recyclables and then you're gonna do it again, so don't worry about it. And I think that you are gonna go and fabricate something, and this time it's supposed to be a double bed, but we not have enough resources, we don't have enough pieces. And I think that just now we are gonna get quite a bit of money from recycling that trash plan that we used to have. And we are gonna get, yes. My game got just so glitched that for a moment I thought that it's gonna crash. I was scared. I'm gonna save. Alright, we're gonna recycle some more of the seed that we've got because it's kind of like the same as just selling them, so I'm fine with that. And I think that we have some sort of holiday talk like Pirate Day. That's a little bit annoying one, but alright, anyway, we can do that. And I think, Clifford, you might as well go on set the table because we are not doing that all the often. And what else I was thinking about is us moving, so we should probably work on that right now. I did with travel, not moving, but I wanted to move. To be completely honest with you, I do not like living somewhere in Evergreen Harbor, but we are gonna live out here. And I prefer living in that like industrial area of Evergreen Harbor because it's a little bit more fun. Like you're making this area a little bit more green all the time, so that's quite fun, I think. And I did click leave the furniture, and I did not have the furniture. Fun stuff, isn't it? Somehow lately I got a lot of glitches with moving in the Sims. For us all to mind that, I don't have any mods anymore. And I still do get these glitches. So that's annoying. And we are gonna build quite a little house for us. I think I'm gonna make it a tiny home as well. But of some like expensive additions, we are gonna have some solars on our house. That's literally the sheep. It's not gonna be complicated. And I think we are gonna use quite a bit of eco lifestyle stuff. Turning another video in this challenge into a build video, apparently. I think I just have an idea of giving this house a little bit more of like modern, normal house vibe, I think. We are still gonna try and make it a little bit interesting. Somehow interesting. Like modern, but not so that it screams boring. As for the front area, I kind of want to make it look a little bit fancy. And as for this literally for the view of the house itself. I just think I'm gonna make it like so that it looks like it is a container house. So excluding the roofing. Roofing doesn't look like a container house at all. Just like some sort of like metal addition on the outside. Maybe I should make it black. I prefer having dark houses lately. I don't know why. I just like them. The bathroom deserves to have its own tiny little window. And fortunately, because while moving, we have lost some of the money that we used to have. We are now going a little bit down on the funds, and that's not exactly what I like because I wanted that money. I wanted to have that money. I didn't want this money to leave me, and they did leave me. So I'm a little bit disappointed about it. As for the foundation, that is for free, so still it is like because it's supposed to be not so expensive, and that works. So that's perfect, literally perfect. As for the rooftop, I think I might make it smaller so that it fits perfectly with solars. And yeah, just some dark metal it is. Or I can make like sun-friendly rooftop. Or should I make it green? I'm gonna make it green. That's a little bit more fun to have. And we should probably get some sort of like a green patch underneath. the house. Or maybe just everywhere around it. No need to waste money. And as for the interior walls, I do think that all of the walls which are like exterior are gonna be the same texture as they are on the outside. And as for this interior, I'm just gonna color them like this plain concrete color. Just like that. So that it's kind of visible that this house isn't expensive, but it's not the cheapest house in the area, you know. And we are gonna get some cheap appliances because we don't know. We don't want it all to be all expensive. And as for the kitchen, we are downgrading because we used to have a 13,000 simoleon fridge, which I'm really sad for losing because we've lost that while moving. Thanks you game. Kitchen's gonna be black. And we are gonna get city living ones, which are these rustic, bad looking appliances. And instead of this corner cabinet, we are just gonna get a trash can. So that's how it is gonna be. And as for this corner, I would imagine that we might have out here tiny little dining area. Should be simple, just like that. And as for the bedroom, that's gonna be pretty much the same as we used to have originally because we are gonna have a bunk bed that we used to have, but probably a little bit different one because you know we've lost the one we used to have while moving, unfortunately. There are a lot of things that we did lose while moving, and I'm not happy about it because we did not have our fabricator anymore. We did not have our recycler anymore too, so they told us gonna go somewhere here to the backyard now. Unfortunately, but that's okay. That's fun. That's fine. I'm fine. There should be like that meme with a dog where everything's literally burning around. But yeah, that's literally me. And as for the toilet, yeah, we are downgrading to a shower. The green floorings everywhere. Like we are not wasting money on some hardwood floors. Going eco, you know. And we might as well have a tiny little rock out here so that maybe it doesn't even match the vibe, but I just like this rock. It's from Cats and Dogs. Good one. Nice stuff to say so. And as for the kitchen, this is not the challenge where I want chaos. So, fire alarm, thermostat, and some wall art is gonna go well on the walls. It's not gonna be expensive, it's not gonna be much, but it's gonna be at least something because without anything, I'm gonna be very, very sad. Like, even let us have some graffiti on the walls. Or we should honor some of this stuff from the new pack. Like, that's still decor, even though it's a little bit green to say so. We might even have something like that in the kitchen. That's gonna be okay. Lighting is gonna be kind of simple for this house. One light per area, as you know. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be enough for me. And I'm gonna recolor the bats, so they are still gonna be extremely boring looking, but that's still better than just default ones. At least like that. And as for the outside, what I completely forgot about is do need still a fabricator and a recycler. And we might even try and get a couple of decollectors, but that's gonna be a little bit annoying to maintain because they break a lot. And if I don't want them to break a lot, I do need to upgrade them, and I'm not in the mood to do that, so I'm not doing that. And a rocking chair for Clifford to knit on it. So now that's the house. That's it. I know that that's extremely boring. That has minimal to no landscaping, but we still got a house now. Unfortunately, we've lost some money while moving because of a couple of game glitches, like you know, the one where you don't get your money back when moving. That's quite unfortunate, but we are living now, you know, in this box, so everything is not so bad as it might be. At least we still do have that stuff that we have in our inventory, so that's fine. Something is not lost at least, I might say. And I'm wondering, yes, my seeds are still generating, so that's absolutely perfect because I could have lost them as well, and that would be a disaster. I might probably go to the managed world and see how much money I have lost selling that house. 33,000 simoleons I have lost. That is a steal. 33,000 simoleons and 221 simoleons. I'm cheating this money up. Game is disappointing me when it's doing something like that, but it does a lot, so I might not say anything about it. And actually, to be completely honest, 33,221 simoleon were lost in the moving. That's okay. Nothing is too scary about it. But I wouldn't even cheat this money back up if it wasn't a challenge where I'm trying to make money. And we made quite a bit of money moving. We literally made 30,000 simoleons per moving because we had like barely 700 something thousands. So I'm gonna add this money back to my house because I deserve that. I made this money and I lost that and I shouldn't have. So that's what I'm thinking about it. And Annabelle, please go and cook something because we don't have any food in our house. So BLTs. And we need to add a couple of lot trades to this house because we've lost them as well while moving. So we are gonna have ecolocks. Also, we are gonna have in here, I guess, homey should be useful as well. And maybe some penny pixes because they're gonna give us some money. And as for the challenges to reduce and recycle, and I don't want to add all the greed because we are not generating water, but that would be fun if I did. So I think I'm not gonna do that still. So we are gonna have reduce and recycle log trade as well. And I might as well get the gremlins or maybe maintenance troubles because if I add gremlins, that's gonna be a little bit more fun because some of my furniture is gonna break all the time and it's literally gonna be all of my furniture. Everything that can break is gonna break. And that is gonna be fun because this way I will be able to generate quite a bit of upgrade parts and recyclables. So I might add it. If it's gonna be annoying, I'm gonna remove it. So we'll see. I got 300 simoleons from that concept that I did present. So that is something good too. I didn't know that you get money from that. We're gonna remove those BLTs. After that, Annabelle is gonna go and use the bathroom and she's gonna sort out some of the recyclables because that needs to be done. We are recycling in this house, and Clifford, please go and eat something as well. And we're gonna ship on Plopsy that plant hanger that we were selling, so at least something is being sold, so that's not bad either, I think. And somehow he is alright, underachieving because milestone reflection, something's wrong with that. Alright, apparently that's okay. And you know, Annabelle, fabricate again. Make kids bed because apparently we cannot make a normal bed for now. And we are gonna have welcome wagon I think soon because we just moved to the new neighborhood. It is a nice area, but this neighborhood doesn't look nice yet because just moved in here. Still did not make any changes. So I think we're gonna vote on a couple of neighborhood action plans. And right somewhere around here I might probably cut this episode. So we'll see. And we got 36,000 simoleons from investments because we are still getting 5% every now and then from our money. So that is something good. We made 60 or 70,000 simoleons today. Thanks to investment, of course, and thanks to the game glitches, which did not normally sell the items from my house, and I cannot vote on anything because everything is voted for. And we have a water constellation in here, so I'm gonna see. Alright, somebody passed away, that's okay. I really do not care all that much. And I think Clifford and Annabelle might as well go and try and vote down on this board. Or maybe we need to go to the community area around here, but we'll see. So I'm gonna send Annabelle out here and Clifford too. Alright, we are gonna go to the community area. Where that's? Here it is. Alright, here we are. As I remember, we have the ability to vote on the community space project in here. And Clifford, what you might do your favorite thing that you used to do all the time before when you were a little bit younger, and you are gonna go and die for deals. But that is something for the next episode. So I think I probably should thank you for watching now, and I'm gonna tell you that if you like it, dislike that, you might subscribe to my channel. And I think that probably these should be a goodbye. So, as Clifford is right at it again, I'm gonna tell you bye, guys. Bye.